The United Arab Emirates has long positioned itself as a secure global haven, a place where foreign investment flows freely and the skyline projects absolute stability. But that carefully cultivated sense of safety was shattered in an instant. A calculated drone and missile strike tore through Fujairah. Iran targeted the heart of this massive industrial hub, hitting the critical oil storage infrastructure that fuels the region's exports. The human cost was immediate. 3 Indian nationals were severely injured in the blast. With 3.5 million Indians making up the largest diaspora in the UAE, the strike sent an immediate wave of panic through the workforce that literally built these cities. This chart tracks global crude oil prices, which had recently been cooling down. But the moment the explosions hit Fujairah, the market reacted violently. Prices instantly reversed course, spiking straight past $115 a barrel. This strike challenges the very core of the Gulf's safe haven reputation. In a single afternoon, the region's stability was traded for an active firefight over the world's most critical energy supply. To understand why Fujairah was hit, look at this map of the Persian Gulf. The red glow marks the Strait of Hormuz, a dangerously narrow choke point that handles a massive portion of the global energy trade. Right now, this strait is the site of a tense military standoff. American warships have established a heavy presence here, effectively blocking Iranian ships from passing through their usual routes. The UAE's response was the Habshan-Fujairah pipeline. It moves oil from Abu Dhabi directly to the eastern coast on the Gulf of Oman, a route that bypasses the heavily guarded strait entirely. This route ensures that oil shipments bound for major partners like India and China can sail directly into the open ocean, totally avoiding the military bottleneck. Fujairah is a strategic loophole. It neutralizes Iran's geographic advantage and protects the global oil flow from their interference. Iran is operating under severe economic desperation. Peace talks in Pakistan have completely stalled, and heavy financial restrictions from the United States have starved Tehran of the revenue it needs to survive. Their retaliatory doctrine is brutal and straightforward. If American forces prevent Iranian ships from moving through the strait, Iran will make sure no other nation's cargo ships can pass either. Striking the Fujairah bypass allows them to inflict massive damage on global energy markets without triggering a full-scale naval war inside the strait itself. And Fujairah is deeply vulnerable. As one of the world's largest bunkering ports, facilities where ships refuel and take on cargo, it holds millions of barrels of crude oil right out in the open, highly exposed to aerial assaults. By targeting this infrastructure, Iran is wielding its ultimate leverage. They are holding the global economy hostage to force an end to their financial isolation. The port strike was only one part of the offensive. Iran simultaneously launched armed drones at American warships stationed near the Strait of Hormuz. The US military responded with lethal force. They intercepted the incoming drones and immediately destroyed 7 Iranian patrol boats in the surrounding waters. The political fallout was instant. Former US President Donald Trump issued a severe public warning, threatening an overwhelming retaliation if Iran continued its aggression. With international diplomacy entirely collapsed, this rapid military escalation shows no signs of slowing down. There is a real risk this conflict could drag on for years, mirroring the prolonged exhaustion of the Russia-Ukraine war. The geopolitical chaos will travel directly to your wallet. When critical supply chains are physically disrupted, domestic petrol and diesel prices across India rapidly surge. The explosions at Fujairah mark a shift from diplomatic posturing to direct physical disruption. As energy hubs become active targets, the cost of that instability will eventually be reflected in the prices at local gas stations.